Yo! Video games.
Shinnok's Bone Temple.
Shinnok's Bone Palace.
You know what? I'm gonna go halvesies right now.
Those are good. We got another bag. Don't worry.
I was gonna say because you went in on this shit. I'm like, damn, these are all gone already.
We've had those for a couple days.
Can't even go halvesies now.
we actually had that when we went to Avengers, and
oh yeah.
What are you, the Prince of Darkness?
I am Death's Hand.
Bugger off, mate.
Bugger off, Mike.
Fight!
damn,
Be careful how Keno's move. No, the way they move, dude, they're right on top of you after almost every hit. Keno's are nuts in this game.
That is.
Smart. There it is. Oh, poor guy. Love those, man.
Oh, it's your turn.
Okay.
Right.
Round 2. Fight!
Yeah, that's kind of the issue with the Switch version, is that it wasn't running 60 all the time.
Did it fluctuate?
It would definitely fluctuate when there's like effects on screen, like blood and stuff.
Yeah.
It would drop to like 40. Made it very hard to consistently do combos, but I mean, you can still learn. You can still figure shit out.
Oh, there you go.
You're gonna expect a review of MK11? I'm gonna wait until after that patch comes out.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, I
Oh,
had a
right.
review all written out and everything, but I'm like, there's a patch supposed to come out, because my main negative review was about the grind. So,
Yeah. You get mollywop.
Rack off.
so I'm like, yeah, I'll wait. But I actually had a IGN written review. Yeah, man, this patch, bro, like, imagine if it's almost the same, right? That's what I'm scared. You should still review it based on how it's released. Yeah, that's fair enough too.
I will. I mean, that's the thing, is that it'll have like stipulations.
Yeah.
This guy must be so confused, like playstyle. It's like, what the fuck?
It's in the arcade back in the day. I was like, I know you motherfuckers are doing this shit.
Yeah.
You switch to your friend.
That was like an episode of a Batman back in the day. Remember when he was fighting that ninja?
Yeah.
And the ninja knew exactly who he was when he fought Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And he was like, I know they're the same person because he could tell the fighting style.
Yeah, I just figure out who Batman was.
Batman
That's
was
why.
and other shit, and I was like,
Oh, he
okay.
fat.
Yeah.
It's also like the time where Batman knew where the death blow was by feeling the
Hard nipple.
the dummy. Yeah, by feeling his hard nipples. He's like, oh, this is where the death blow is, by my nipple. No, or he felt the training dummy, and he felt the location where it was constantly punched. So he put a piece of armor there. So when the
Oh,
guy-
I remember that gimmick. Yeah, he like
Yeah.
practiced punching this dummy in this one spot over and over and
Yeah,
over again,
for
and
the
he's
death
like,
blow.
Jesus, this is really sensitive right here. And
Yeah.
then
Okay, he left. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I want to play ranked so I can get quitalities and shit. You know?
Yeah, dude, I don't
Quitalities in this are really cool. Like,
Yeah.
there's a different quitality for like every stage almost.
Yeah.
Shao
How
Kahn.
did you get so many souls?
No, spend them. That was it. I'll be making videos tomorrow, chat, post patch, if there is one, about the best grinding methods. Yeah, what I need to figure out is where's Raiden's chest?
Oh yeah, huh? Because you're gonna make a Raiden.
I want to make a Raiden. I want to make a Raiden.
Make a Raiden. Yeah, that's kind of true. You know, and like the thing about like this game now, like with characters, like oh, these characters are all good, but they don't have a single overhead. Oh, this character
Yeah.
good, or they don't have a single low.
Yeah.
That's how this fucking game is
I almost
now.
wish the characters just had everything.
Right?
Like, give a bunch of characters a bunch of, like, really good stuff.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So you, like, have this kid...
I love this.
That is an
fucking
amazing
design.
Shao Kahn, dude.
Holy
fuck.
shit, dude! Like this is fucking gorgeous.
But I agree with you, Kenny. It's like they specifically limited characters to being like this is the one thing they do.
So then so then block low all the time. Or like they have some of the best moves, but they're all highs.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? So many like these reaching moves are all highs. Oh fuck. It's so weird, man.
I'm a big, and I specifically think that they might be doing this just to expand the game in the future and then add more stuff down the line, which would be cool. But I am definitely in the boat where give the characters more things they can do instead of less.
Yeah.
This stuff is God.
Thank you. It's
so stand 3, and 2 other shit.
It can do any hokey type of shit after that. I just fucked it up. If I can keep him in the corner, I can do it again and actually get it this time. I actually have it done online.
Jading Katana, 2 skins in it. Nice. Well, and the thing is too,
fuck me,
that's why I like Scarlet, because at least she has normals that are low and overhead.
Your TV, man.
It's too fast.
Yeah. It's fucking my shit up.
Mattias,
thank you. Do I like the game as much as MKX? I think I like a lot of things in this game more than MKX. But in terms of the raw gameplay and how the characters play, I like MKX more.
I feel you.
I think we can always go back to MKX and have a fucking blast.
Oh fuck yeah, man! We start throwing in Predator.
Yeah.
And you know
some of the roster in that game.
Yeah.
This one, we thought the roster in MKX was like kind of rough. In comparison to this one, it's very generous.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to wait for this game to like open up with the DLC to make the roster really like
which is
really nice.
Literally gonna be like a year.
Could be a while.
Could be a while.
God damn. Was MKX a better competitive game? Probably not. I mean, probably not. But was it one that I found personally more fun to play?
Yep.
And yeah, I kind of liked how.
I found it more fun to watch.
Yeah.
When these guys are just going in and opening each other up and doing cool combos.
Crossplay would be amazing for this, and they could support it. They could easily support it.
Right, and I'm like feeling like, dude, this should go a little bit faster. I understand that they're taking time for these guys to actually put in the respect stuff. But shit. I remember in MKX it was a lot faster. Like, holy crap. Well, not a lot faster, but a little bit faster. I really
so that's the problem with Ranked still, is that Ranked has the same issue, that there's not any matchmaking. You just get matched up with people.
Yeah. You just get matched up
I don't think that there's no settings, there's no like connection settings, there's no like I want to get someone of the same skill, like it's just
but then it's just pure luck of the draw. Yeah. And like there's some things because like then I was like scared that if they would do ranked then they would change it up.
Like MKX hurt your eyes.
It's not a game. It's not a super pretty. This is a much better looking game.
Yeah, because it's
but
that game was gorgeous, especially when it first came out. Everyone was losing their minds.
I don't give a damn about my reputation.
We'll never have matchmaking. Well, the thing is too, like, the problem with Street Fighter's matchmaking is
it's too much in the other direction.
It's too much in the other direction.
Yeah, where it's like you're only going to get people to run the skill even though you're playing new characters.
Yeah,
like,
so I want to learn a new character.
That's why Tekken and Soul Calibur have it pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tekken
it's not perfect, but it's pretty good.
But it's pretty damn good. Right? Dude, you know, I want to learn this new character. But here, I think here's what they did, and here what lies to the problem is that after a while, like, it's going to be harder and harder to find a match. But if you keep it pure chaos, you'll always find a match.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, because let's say, like, you know, 2 years from now, right, where you could still get games in MKX 2 years after. But if you're only going to match up with a guy who's barely learning, it's not much of it.
Dude, someone's like, Smash does that now too. Well, guess why? The guys that made Smash are the same guys that worked on the online for Tekken and Soul Calibur. Smash was made by Bandai Namco. Chase, thank you. I mean, Sakurai was the director, but it was made in very large part by Bandai Namco. So a lot of the online infrastructure is just the same as their other games.
Max is going to come out with a series of videos, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to come out with a series of videos to try to make everything as easy as possible for you dudes on farming heads, farming this, farming that, getting money, getting green shit, stuff like that.
It's going to be good, man. Damn, double save.
Whiff. Okay,
64 Melee and Brawl weren't made by Namco. No, they weren't.
No.
But Smash 4 and beyond. Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate were made by Bandai Namco. Ganarumo, thank you.
Oh. I think I can handle it.
No one shows us mercy, or like one person did.
I think it was right after you did the Mercy, and the chat was like, "Why did you do Mercy?"
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Not in a tournament.
Some people do it.
According to chat.
Yeah.
According to chat, everything is tournament.
Everything.
Everything.
Only when they're watching.
Yes.
Everything is
That's
awesome.
true.
That shit.
And the unfortunate thing is that if you actually want to get good at a fighting game, you need to fight one guy playing one character that's good at that character for about 3 hours.
Yeah.
You need to fight him for about and that's why if you actually watch other Mortal Kombat streams, I mean, granted they have a lot more viewership than usual, but the difference is that if you want to get better in what they do is they find some guy playing a character that's pretty good at it,
Yeah.
and they play them for about an entire stream.
They want to get that match
3 to
knowledge.
6 hours of matchup knowledge, and that's what it takes, chat. Like, we kind of play fighting games on this stream for the sake of entertainment, so we play, like, a lot of different people, like, randomly. Does that make us better players? It doesn't. We're eventually going to get there, but for the sake of you getting better as a player, you need to find somebody good and play that character for about, like, a day.
Yep.
And then if you're bad at it, spend another day doing it.
Yeah.
And then, guess what? You have to spend another day doing it for the other 25 characters in the roster. And then you have to go back and refresh how to fight that character you fought 25 days earlier, and then do it over and over and over again. That's how you get better at fighting games.
I think people need to understand the importance of repetition.
Yeah,
Right?
and that's what people think you're just going to naturally be amazing at things.
Yeah. No.
You need to build muscle memory, and you need to be put in situations where you're familiar.
Yeah,
I
everything-
know what this character does here. Like, this is what most Katana players do in this situation.
Yes.
I'm ready for it.
Yes, and it's about playing a variety of guys who are using the same character. You'll see that they all have the same kind of traits.
Yep.
They all react the same exact way on certain situations
Yep.
because, well, they're using the same characters, and you'll learn that.
And that's kind of the sort of unique thing about this stream in general. When we play a lot of different fighting games and try to play a lot of different characters and all that shit, is that I don't spend a lot of time off stream getting experience with fighting games because I'm busy editing shit for YouTube and then getting stream stuff ready and everything like that. So a lot of my experience is from on stream, so I have to remember how a fighting game plays in like an hour of fighting people that have been playing the game for the past 6 months.
And you have to play different ones.
And then you have to play another game the next day. Yeah.
And you have to be amazing.
And the thing that's grinding my fucking gears right now is the fact that I've been spending so much time on this AI bullshit. I wish I was spending that time learning and
a
playing
character.
people.
Yeah.
But guess what? Learning and playing people doesn't get you the same rewards.
No.
It gets you way less, like substantially less.
And I think that's...
And that's what we hope changes. Like, please, NRS, like, reward us for getting cool shit by playing people.
game, yeah,
Yes.
playing the game.
Because even in Injustice, you played and you would still unlock.
You would still get gear.
Gear pieces.
You would still get gear pieces, yeah.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Here you don't.
And some good fight information.
Thanos
It's
con.
stuff that's like really frequent. It's stuff that we just like know, but a lot of people come into the chat and they're like, "How do I get better at this game fast?"
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Nope.
Like understanding the mechanics and then spending a lot of time. Like fighting games are not about getting from being bad to being good really fast. It doesn't
exist.
There's no strategy. I'm just going to camp the corner and wait for a guy to run by.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist in this game. I mean, in some NRS games it does because there's some special moves that are very cheesy. And
Yeah.
it's hard to get around.
But it'll get you so far.
It'll get you so far for so long, and then our intention is that we don't want to be playing this game for a week. Like in no fighting game do we want to be playing for like a few days,
Yeah.
and then be done with it. We want to come back to this shit 10 years later and be like, fuck, let's play MKX, let's go play MK11, let's go play MK9, like
And enjoy it.
and then have a shit ton of fun.
Yeah.
Find people online still, like that's the goddamn joy of fighting games. They play.
Yeah,
We're talking about all this shit I want to play.
Talk about fighting though.
But I want instant gratification, I know. But here's the thing, fighting games aren't exactly a power trip like most video games are. Fighting games are a wake-up call. They're not, they function much differently than other video games do.
That's what I said the last time I was here. I was talking about that. I was like, I mean, if I'm going to spend $60-something on a game, I want it to last.
Yes.
And these games sometimes these games will disappoint you when you invest your time and your money into that, and it turns out the game is just terrible. So you want to make sure that you're getting the right game. And pre-ordering is a risk. It's a huge risk.
I did want to learn Raiden tonight, yeah. We're going to do that later.
But you roll the dice every time you pre-order anything. So
And luckily, like, the core gameplay and the online of this game is amazing.
yeah,
That is true. It's just that I don't want to miss out on things. Like, I don't want to miss out on stuff because people are going to be like, oh, did you get that skin? Or did you get this and that? I'm like, I didn't because I was playing online or I was sleeping.
Sleeping.
46-2, thank you.
Yeah.
Dexterous, thank you as well.
And like you said, the only thing I think I regret missing is the brutalities. Like, I can't believe that's locked behind something.
It's locked behind those towers sometimes. There's one or two in there.
I'm actually disgusted by that idea, but, you know. Hey,
and that's the number one thing I want, is I don't want to miss out on brutalities.
Of course. Some of the skins are really cool, too, and I would love to get some of those, but, I mean, it's cosmetic. When it comes to brutalities, it actually ends the game.
It actually changes the game.
Yeah.
And to me, skins are bullshit unless you're good with the character. Like, doesn't mean fucking shit unless you actually are okay at the game.
I just like seeing people look cool online. Like I like seeing like somebody like get like an inventive skin on there. You know, that's some nice skins. Shit. I'd love to see tattoos on this version, but this version doesn't have the tattoos, you won't be able to get that. And the worst fucking offense is the fact that you bust your ass in these towers and all these trips and stuff like that. And you end up getting random stuff. That's the worst.
Random.
Yeah, you end up getting random stuff. It's like, no, I want this specific thing. That's why I'm here.
If it wasn't random, all my complaints are gone.
Yeah,
they're all gone.
Yeah.
Even if it was expensive in-game currency, my complaints are gone.
Yeah, because you would know how to get it. It's on the same Porsche that they did in Injustice 2.
Kirito-kun. Hey, there you go. Thank you. Kirito-kun. Yeah.
Tekken 7 did have some random.
Treasure Battle was random.
Yeah, Treasure Battles as well.
But it was exploitable.
Yeah. Because you would use the girl and do the kicks.
Exactly, but at least guess what? Tekken 7's was random. But you always had the option of going in and specifically choosing, I want that. I can buy it.
Oh yeah, for real money, right?
And there were some things that you could only get out of the rainbow boxes that were like, you only get this out of a box.
Yeah.
If this game was like that, all problems solved.
Fine.
Literally all problems solved. Yeah, well, you have your AI doing shit while watching the stream. My AI's been doing shit for the past 55 hours.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even
Your
shitting.
PlayStation's just been on.
My PlayStation's been on for like a week straight. I'm not even shitting, guys. Yeah, for some reason I just gravitated towards the Sub-Zero brothers in this. I don't know why.
Sub-Zero!
Well, you played the first Sub-Zero in, not the beta, but the fucking reveal party.
Yes.
That's when you were missing.
Yeah, that's when I played the most of the reveal party.
Yeah.
Kitsune.
They're just, I mean, it's the same thing. That's what
I just always think I gravitated towards Sub-Zero. You like Scorpion, so I like kind of mess with Sub-Zero and MKX. That's where it started.
There's only one leader here.
Goddamn Cryomancer sub is so much fun in MKX.
Is he?
Dude.
I proved that.
MKX.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, MKX.
Old Cryomancer sub?
Oh, yeah, of course,
Shit,
of course.
Dude.
You already know I mess with him too, man. I just love getting people in the corner. I think that was his most deadliest trait, was getting people in the corner, and then there's nothing they could do. Unless they like EX or something like that. You're just watching that shit. It's a fucking problem.
She is ducking the shit out of my stuff.
Oh. Does he seem slow to you?
Well, he's not fast.
Oh, yeah. That move is very punishable, isn't it? The one he floats up in the air?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like it's only if you hit confirm. Look at that, you're just locking her down. Like, she can't really...
He's very offensive base.
Yeah,
He is king of the 50-50s. I almost said queen.
Nah, it's fine.
He could be a diva under
Yeah,
that.
no, I think so. Wait, was that a projectile?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where's his ice ball?
I have it.
The 287, not really worth it in my opinion. it's difficult because his overhead connects to a combo and his low connects to a combo, but they're all bread and butters. So,
I have overhead into this, which makes it safe.
Safe. Oh wow, I actually makes it safe. Okay. Then you connect a projectile after that.
No, so the thing is, if you do EX Ice Ball in this game, it's actually unsafe. It's hard to punish, but it's actually unsafe.
Huh.
So what I end up doing is, EX Ice Ball actually costs 2 slots.
No fucking way.
Costs 2 slots.
That's
And if you do overhead EX Ice Ball, it's fast enough to hit.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you do overhead normal Ice Ball, negative. It doesn't work. It doesn't combo.
Wow.
So what I do is I do overhead into little
The
ice
slam,
punch,
yeah.
and that makes it safe. And you just get, it's like a safe 1-2.
Okay, but you don't do the overhead into ice unless you know it's going to connect.
Unless, well, I don't even
And it
care if
can
it
hurt.
connects. I'm just going for a little bit more damage, and regardless of what happens after, I'm not getting punished.
Oh, okay.
So I say I'm not taking the risk. Why take the risk?
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
But
That's
another
true.
thing, I know there's been a lot of changes since obviously since we played it at the very beginning.
Yeah.
But do you think with stuff people are finding now, like, not this year, but say next year, like, what do you think? Like,
Well, I mean,
is it enough? Is it going to be exciting enough?
It's okay. So here's it's my hope that the game will eventually have stuff to keep people enticed. That it'll grow. It's kind of hard because yes, some characters feel like very kind of incomplete.
Somebody in the chat said do
Overhead ice into
Rising.
lift. I know.
Yeah, okay.
I just haven't practiced it in a few days, and I kind of suck at it.
Okay.
But yeah, the characters and what they do is kind of limited, and that's what I was saying. That hasn't really changed. They can do more, like much more. But it's my hope that since the game will be supported for a while, that we'll eventually get a bunch more shit added. You know, that the game will speed up and there'll be more potential and possibilities. I mean, MKX was that way, MK9 was that way, things change.
Yeah, well, I mean, things can change.
Yeah. Damn, Sonya's combos are fucking.
There you go.
Wonder Bread, thank you.
360. What was that?
There's 2 bars though, right?
No, that was 1 bar.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Think it's worth it to pick up now or later? Talk to me tomorrow. Talk to me like after the first patch is out. But if you're just looking at playing people online and playing the game, then yeah, I think it's worth it.
Round 2. Fight.
Hey, thank you, Buzzroll. I mean, me and Steve, I competed like hardcore in tournaments for like 10 years of my life. So, I know where hardcore players are coming from, I know where casual players are coming from. I'm kind of like the middleman in between.
437.
1 bar corner.
Corner combo, boys.
Brought
Chess
to you-
content guide for the heart chest, we do
I
know.
saw that.
Brought to you by fucking Chris G. Benny, dude. That was, dude. I saw that shit when he sent that to me. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How did I not see that before? The ugliest fucking shit, dude. Again, it is not my
She's
combo. That
cool.
is Chris G.
But that starts up that overhead thing, right? That starts up that overhead thing. She, like,
but
elbow
I-
overhead.
yeah, which is
That was-
if
Thank
you
you.
remember
That was
if you remember what? Oh yeah, it was definitely. If you remember
What? I
fucking,
can't say it's a sexy combo.
what the fuck?
Sexy combo.
If you remember, she had that same bullshit in MKX.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was
She does
actually-
a lot of her MKX shit still, which was funny.
Yeah,
But she doesn't have a low starter.
she does.
What does it lead to combo?
Yes,
Damn, okay. Fuck.
but the
Fuck.
low start is very slow. It's a
I
slow
still
low.
think they should just multiply every reward, like currency reward, by 10 in the towers.
We're gonna see what they do tomorrow. I am really
I mean,
curious.
it won't be a perfect fix, but goddamn, will at least I think that would work. You know, it would help alleviate. Here's the thing: I don't think a fighting game should ever take like 50 hours to unlock everything in it.
I don't think anybody.
I just don't. I don't think there's any rationale, good reason in the world
Here's the thing.
why a fighting game should ever take 50 hours.
I'd prefer it not to be that way. But I understand if they want the unlocks to last a while. I get it. I get it that they want to support this game for a long time.
Sure.
And they
I
want
know a lot of people that.
But you
play
know
for the
what?
long run.
And you know what would make it better than what's happening is if it wasn't random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the pain. The random part
The
is
randomness
what
of
it
it,
all
yeah.
is what is the biggest issue.
Yeah.
If I could just target what I want and get it, and even if it's expensive, even if that takes, like, for example, I would sacrifice all the shit I got on my other characters for the fact that I could have spent this last week unlocking Noob Cybot stuff and gotten all of Noob's shit. I would have spent that 40 hours unlocking Noob stuff.
Yeah.
If I could target Noob stuff, but I can't.
You know, honestly, I think you could have had 30 of this. Like, cut everything and have like 30 skins. What is it? How many masks does a character have?
Like about like 25 to 30.
Right, so like say they had 15 masks in game, and what they could have done is once a week, they could have had a new tower that was not impossible to beat, but you know, and they could have just stretched it out so like you could get these new skins and colors once a week to keep people engaged in playing it, as long as it wasn't random. It was like this guaranteed ass thing.
If it was like Tekken, where it had the option of you can get it out of boxes or you can just buy it, then that'd
be fine too. But I'm just like, there's so many like 60 goddamn skins per character is a whole lot, and it's like.
So it would take a while.
I don't think people would have felt ripped off if it was only 30 and then just you'll get these other skins for free every week. We're gonna offer a new skin. We're gonna have a new character tower. You can just go beat it. So it's like it keeps people like the casual, say someone who's not turning, but like a casual player would just keep logging in every week to just I'm gonna go check out this new tower. I'm gonna get this new skin.
And a lot of people are like, I've read a lot of people saying that, like, my opinion doesn't count because I just want things to be unlocked via money. And yes, that would fix my problem, but I agree, that isn't a solution to the problem as a whole. The solution to the problem is eliminate the randomness. Make everything in a box in a location and have that cost a certain amount. I'm completely okay with that. That would fix everything.
Yeah, but they're not doing what I'm saying because the towers can have repeat items, as we've seen.
Yeah, so repeat towers,
And the towers are also full of bullshit. They're full of, hey, the floor's poison and you can't block and off-screen projectiles are coming.
The tower grind isn't satisfying.
It's this huge grind. I'm talking about like, hey, do this one 10-person tower to get this stuff. You know, this.
It's
color.
actually kind of cheap.
It just feels like everything is designed to make you spend more time in here.
Yeah,
it feels like everything is designed that we're tracking instead of like, to them it's actually more valuable instead of a microtransaction to just have you spend your time, because guess where that kind of metric is valuable in terms of like Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
The amount of times our players have spent in towers, the amount of times people did fatalities, you start throwing around like billions, and people spent 80 years on average.
Yeah,
shit like that.
Man.
Those numbers aren't good for just direct money, but you know what they are good for? Investors.
Yeah, well, it looks great.
It looks great for investors. Like on paper, that's incredible for, man, our average time player spent was this much on this week. Wow, that player retention is huge. Like, and they could translate that to making money through investors.
It's a lame approach, but it works because it keeps the game afloat, you know?
I can tell you, chat, retention is one of the most important fucking things in video games in general, because of how much it's worth cash-wise. And I can tell you that's true because I've been in this industry for about 8 years now and have worked in it and worked alongside it. That shit is really important. Does it matter that it's the player's AI actually doing it? They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They don't care if like your advertisement's actually running to the right demographic, as long as it's running.
Yeah.
Well, the investors won't even know the difference. But
most people who are investors in game companies don't have any idea about video games. They don't.
Yeah, they don't know anything.
It doesn't matter. Like the people.
They hear those numbers and go, ooh.
Yeah, that's
those is a ball.
Investors are people who are like, this company is in this tech entertainment industry, and it has gone up in value this much over the years. They're literally looking at it it's just a fucking numbers game. It's a fucking Keno board in Vegas.
Have you guys seen?
That's all it is to them. They don't know what the fuck's going on.
Have you seen Pretty Woman? I mean, it's literally that.
God, that's a cool looking
You haven't seen Pretty Woman?
I've seen Pretty Woman. Which one are you talking about?
The entire movie was about the two guys. The guy who played, George Costanza. He was, they're investors. Like that was literally their job.
Yeah, they just buy out other businesses.
Yeah, that's literally what they do. They just buy out other businesses. So it's not like they knew anything about the business. Their business was about figuring out the hustle and how to actually.
Yeah, they were literally just hustlers.
Yeah, how do you buy out the business and how do you make more money out of that shit? And
because investors are usually people who have money in many different things. They have their fucking dirty thumbs in every pie they can find.
Oh yeah.
They can't afford. They don't have the time to be experts in everything they invest in.
Yeah.
Oh god, I thought you were her. The costume looked exactly like that one. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's like, why is it getting
that? What in the fuck?
God.
That's the truth. Thank you. Yeah, I love that version of Cabal, dude.
Yeah, you do.
Gas Blast Cabal is too cool.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the? I thought you were talking about the look.
The jumpity cabal.
Yeah.
That's what makes him cool.
Yeah.
Does he get that in his competitive animations?
No, he doesn't.
Fuck.
You're right.
Fuck.
He does have